This other team can't stop the run either though. Cause I seen AJ, shout out to Unfazed, Tuesdays at 9 with our guy Joe and AJ. I seen the clip go around. My man said he had to keep the receipts. I can't wait to see what he gonna post when he play y'all or when he play us. I just want to see if
You're
you
not
keep
posting
it.
nothing when we play on. I'm be born posting.
That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm
Clearly,
saying?
Ron hasn't been listening to nothing I said. I said, besides the injuries, we just have not played well. You just want to hear what you want to hear. Still curtains. It's okay.
Well, the
Nigga
way
come out with a
they
comment.
Hey, the way Dave responded is kind of like how Saquon responded, or should I say Kellen Moore, because they ran the ball. How many times they run the ball yesterday? Saquon had
40,
about
44,
46
something like
times,
that.
about
45, yeah.
44, 46 times. They said, man, this is an anomaly. Or is it because he went back to MetLife? Because the GM, Joe, who said he doesn't want to have Saquon back
Mm.
because he want to give, Daniel Jones weapons. How many catches did Malik Neighbors have? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Kev somewhere giving us the stats right now. But Saquon ran for like 176 yards. I think he got a touchdown. He almost broke a record, but they had that moment with him and the coach on the sideline saying, I don't care about records. Let the youngins eat.
Mm-hmm.
Reaction going back to MetLife is really what I thought it was gonna be. Because the Eagles have a better team. Like they have the better team. The Giants are not that good of a football team. I don't know why anybody expected anything different. Now, him getting 176 yards, I can see them force feeding them the ball too because it's personal. Like the Eagles is a petty organization. They gonna actually be like, "Oh, you don't want to do this." Actually, I really thought about when the Eagles played the Titans. What did they do? Say, AJ, go do your thing. AJ
Yes,
won that game.
you
They said,
did.
this team want to disrespect you by sending you here thinking it's gonna end your career. We gonna show you what he actually can do and what he got left. Some players go over there from other teams. I just don't know what happens to them. But on the offensive side, they turn up because Huff, if you're from the area, you know what Huff is. That's basically what he is on the Eagles. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at what the Eagles did to the Giants yesterday. I'm also mad that the Giants actually thought they had a shot in this game and did not prepare mentally for what Saquon was going to do. He was running up and down, around. I think he's still running on that team right now because there was too many times where they was just missed tackles. Safeties didn't want to tackle. Linemen was just like letting them walk through, like they was doing them a solid. It was just insane. So my real reaction to it is, I knew this was gonna happen. It's the Giants. I didn't think they was gonna. Nah, I knew they was gonna blow them out too. Because yeah, they couldn't have lost this game. And remember Friday, Joe, when you said, "What does a win do for this team?" or "What does it say for this team?" We both said they need to blow this team out so they can actually build their confidence back. They taking pictures in the locker room. We ain't seen them do that in about 10 weeks. It's lit now. They back. They feeling like they back. So yeah, that's my reaction to it.
Yeah, that's their first big win in a while. Like I think I said in the chat, like when Jalen Hurts threw that touchdown to AJ Brown, and then he got hyped. I was like, this is the most excited I've seen Jalen Hurts in a while since like in the minutes of the Chiefs game for real. That's a good sign. But I know Javon excited to see Kenny Pickett get in the game, have an incompletion, and get sacked. So, but the Giants, bro. I mean, they fumbled. We came on a show and we all watched the Hard Knocks, and all three of us in unison were like, laugh at the Giants because we knew they just fumbled the bad. Saquon was they rock. Saquon was the reason why Danny Dimes had 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. But they sliced this season up. That's not even a great QB season. 15 touchdowns? What the heck is that? So Saquon, and then we try to tell Kev, it's Saquon, not Danny Jones. So I think we all knew that Saquon was going to go crazy. But the question was, would they let him go crazy? That was the real question. Jalen Hurts, 10 for 14. He threw the ball 14 times. Saquon Barkley ran the ball more than Jalen Hurts threw the ball. Are you serious? That's crazy. Even Kenneth Gainwell threw the ball, ran the ball 13 times. That's why we don't never see that with this Eagles team. Kellen Moore actually had one drive when they ran the whole drive. I was surprised. But Saquon Barkley had a different motor. Like you said, 176 rushing yards. He could have easily broke 200 if he wanted to. And he broke multiple long runs. He had to pick up Dexter Lawrence after the touchdown. Like he was talking, he said it's the most trash he's talked ever in his career. We knew, and we all know Saquon Barkley already played with an extra edge to him. Like he already played like a fireball. Y'all remember the Saints game, and he broke that long run for a touchdown when the offenses were stagnant. And after he scored that long run, he ran all the way back to the bench and then stopped running until he sat down. That's how much he got so much energy. He's a firecracker. So the question is, will Philly continue to run? Right? I heard a stat today. Eagles are 14-1 with Nick Sirianni, 14-1 when they run the ball more than they pass.
What in the Dak and Zeke Elliott is going on here? Oh, continue.
14-1. I mean, there's a formula. Come on, Eagles. So kudos to Saquon. I'm not gonna lie, I was happy for him because they did him dirty. He wanted to be a New York Giant. They let him walk for Danny Downs. And look, Danny Downs had 99 yards. It's a shame how since he signed that contract, Saquon Barkley got more touchdowns than Daniel Jones.
In MetLife. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything less than that. I expected nothing less than what I saw on Sunday, and they blew them boys out. And shout out to the high school football star and the Pop Warner star, Marquise, that's in the chat. You know, the Giants fan, the only Giants fan that we got. You know, I told you Danny Downs was trash. You know, you try to throw some stuff out there about you, saying I didn't know football, but I mean, Danny Downs still looked bad to me. I mean, y'all saw what I saw Sunday, right? Danny Downs still look bad, right?
I've been saying it for years.
Okay. Giants still look like trash, right? Okay. I mean, I just thought I had to mention that. But I expected nothing less. I expected Saquon to go off on a bad Giants team. Yes, the defense has looked good in certain moments, but this is Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to run all over them as much as they need. And I think that game was an anomaly, honestly. I don't think they're going to run the ball that much from now on. Even though that's been a success, Nick Sirianni kind of has what he wants to do. He knows what he wants to do when it comes to him, how he runs his teams. And if we looked at the last few years, they've been more of a throwing team than a running team. Even though we know that running is their success, as you say, 14-1 when they run the ball more than they pass the ball. But this is what Nick Sirianni wants to do. Even though Kellen Moore's the OC, Nick Sirianni runs the team. He lets them know what he wants to run and how he wants the offense to go. And unless Sirianni makes that decision that he wants to run the ball a lot more, then we shouldn't expect that to happen again. Unless it's another bad team or, you know, it just happens to be working that much. But we've even seen times when it was working a lot and they don't run the ball with Saquon. I think it was maybe the first week with the Packers, the first game. Mm-hmm. They ran the ball in the first drive and then they didn't give it to him again for like the next 3 drives. He was like, "What are you doing? Like, run the ball." Like, you clearly see what's your success. Why are you not running it? So until we see it happen consistently, that's an anomaly. But I expected that to happen against the Giants. The Giants are not a good team, and the Eagles are. It's a mismatch. It's a huge mismatch between the Giants and the Eagles. So I expected nothing less.
I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed though. I must say, I was impressed by the Eagles because they were struggling. That game was so boring. I was watching that game. I'm like, yo, I got all these good games on. I got Texas Packers. I got Vikings Lions. Got all this stuff going on. I'm settling watching this game. And then out of nowhere, they just turned up. They just turned up on offense and they just couldn't be stopped. A.J. Brown, when A.J. Brown is there, Jalen Hurts is a different quarterback because he could just look for A.J. Brown and throw it up.
You said it. I ain't even gotta say it. Go ahead.
I mean, it is. A.J. Brown is, you know, I know somebody was questioning, is he a top 5 receiver? I think it was in the chat or on the show. I don't know where it was. But yeah, he's definitely a top 5 receiver. He's a difference maker on that team. Yeah, he is, Tomo. Yeah, he's top 5, bro. He's a difference maker.
Who's in the 5?
I think we said
Jettis,
Chase, Tyreek.
Chase.
Did they say Devontae still?
I don't know. I don't think he should be up there this year.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but I think AJ Brown top 5. His impact on this team is like one of the biggest impacts than anybody else.
CD. Did somebody say CD?
I never said he was top 5. Sorry, you know,
it was AJ. AJ said he was top 5. That's who it was.
Yeah, I think this is another convo though. You know, AJ, it was in the chat recently.
I gotta
But
see.
I
But
do think AJ top 5 because his impact. I'm not even talking about like Rob Ryan. I'm talking about his impact, bro. Like the Eagles are a different team without him.
Kelsey got an impact too.
He does, but week 1 against the Packers, they put up over 30 points, right?
Travis Kelsey is a big impact.
Listen what I'm saying, Tomo. Week 1, they put up 30.
I'm joking, Dave. I mean, it's joke.
I ain't hear what you said last one.
Kelsey is.
He said
I
Kelsey.
seen
He
tight
started
ends
naming
got.
tight ends, man.
Yeah, Joe. That's why I
Huh?
said I'm joking.
He named Kelsey. He started naming tight ends.
Oh, I what the world?
Oh, the iPhone.
It's because I put a thumb up. That's all.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't have it. You gotta be on your
I know.
iPhone to do it.
I'm on the computer. but not this year, Mark. His true colors coming out.
You could technically say the same thing about AJ.
How?
He had 2 games.
AJ been hurt, bro.
Who fault is that?
But the 2 games he played in, 3 games he played in, he was super impactful. All 3 games, they 3-0. 3-0 with AJ Brown. They look like a totally different team without him.
You right about that. I'll give you that.
And y'all probably look different without CD too, because that's all y'all got.
I'm not here to argue the back and forth about the top 5. I told you I was joking. If you want to say you top 5, cool. I had another wide receiver I wanted to call out.
Oh.
Jalen Hyde played this game. He had 1 target.
Bro,
is he even on the team anymore?
I know they don't be looking for him, bro.
Did they waste a 3rd-round pick? Like, what are they doing?
I gotta look at the footage because I don't know if he's not getting open or not, but he don't be getting no action
at all. Like
he don't. But if they have Saquon Barkley, maybe the box will be full and it'd be easy to throw the ball. But they got
before the offensive lineman got hurt, that would have been a perfect blend right there. Because they had the offensive line. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it, man. I ain't mad at it, but I just don't get it.
Yeah, 99 yards.
The quarterback can't get him the ball. Quarterback sucks.
They really trying to get Shador.
Yeah, I do want to say that was wild. I think it's funny how people try to question people's football knowledge based on football playing experience when you're representing Danny Jones. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
It's all good. He thought he was winning that battle, but I had fun.
It's not like it ain't like we talking about different route concepts or we talking about drills. We literally talking about is this dude playing well or not? That's what the conversation's about. So,
actually, I'm gonna do this for AJ because I know we gotta get out of here, but I'm gonna do this for my boy AJ. You ain't been in the chat, but the boy tried to say that about Dak. He tried to say Daniel Jones was better than Dak Prescott because of the weapons that Dak had around.
Oh, DeVore, yeah.
That's another guy that needs to be called out because he be saying some wild stuff.
Now you could do the Justin Fields thing, but the Daniel Jones, at least with Justin Fields. Yeah, at least with Justin Fields, like he can run. You got something you can debate there. Daniel Jones? Nah, man.
Trash.
Nah. I see you writing it down, Joe. He's trash. It's okay.
I'm not, I'm just thinking like, yo, Daniel Jones, bro, like he's so confusing. Like
now he goes somewhere else. He might be a top 15, maybe top 25 quarterback somewhere else. But with this team, nah.
Not it. Go to the Raiders. See what you can do there.
That might be it.
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna study Daniel Jones, bro. I'm gonna look at the all 22s and see what's going on, cause it's no way, bro.
Cause Dayball can call some plays, like he can get some people open. Like going back and watching that Cowboy game, I'm like he's scheming neighbors open because he's like, "Where's the weak link?" He got him on the weak link every time. I just don't know what it is.
The O line was terrible though, like yesterday. He had no time in the pocket. He was getting crushed.
You gotta be ready for that.
I mean, the O line has always been bad, but Saquon was still able to do his thing. So
no, the whole Saquon John. Fire the GM. Fire him.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking about between their 2 stars that they had. Having Daniel Jones and I mean, if the O line is that bad, then the run game shouldn't be good. But the run game was always good when Saquon was there. So,
facts. All right. Well, on that note, shout out to the